Hey there and welcome back to Sea Power. Today we're looking for an Oscar. The mission's called Nominated for an Oscar, which I think is a funny wordplay. Not my doing. This is part of Jane's Fleet Command Redux. It's a mission pack made by Techno. You can find it down below in the description. Jane's Fleet Command is, well, I guess you could call it the far predecessor of Sea Power. And it had apparently some very good missions. So that's what Techno turned into Sea Power missions. And today we're going to use this Oliver Hazard Perry and some other assets to find one Oscar. Its last known position is 40 miles southwest of my fleet. Now, fleet is, I think, a pretty impressive term for two ships. So let's say it's going to be 40 miles southwest. That puts it here, give or take. So let's say we're going to start searching in this area. I have a couple of helicopters aboard. I also have a P3 in the area. So let's just start dropping a bunch of sonobuoys in this particular area. No, I don't need the VID yet, don't worry. There. Control-Alt, and this is going to perfectly cover that whole search grid. We also carry more aircraft from the airbase here. We have a couple more P3s, capable of doing ASW, even a recon loadout, which just puts them on chaff, or empties, or of course harpoons. I want to go with two more P3 ASW loadouts. As for the helos, this is my search area predominantly, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's exactly where they're going to be. So let's launch helicopters from these two ships. Oh, the Oliver Hazard Perry's, because I'm using the S70 mod, has been upgraded to now carry a, what's that, a Seahawk, I think. It's part of the S70B mod. And I have the anti-ship or ASW loadout. I get 25 sonobuoys, I got 2 torpedoes, and, very important with this airframe, I get a dipping sonar. Very, very, very little upgrade, because a dipping sonar not only allows you to just, well, not have to solely rely upon sonobuoys, it also means you can just dip and use an active sonar on a target. Well, on a suspected contact. Let's ask some of these people to kindly identify themselves. There is supposedly, or at least suspectedly, one of those Soviet ships around that is shadowing me. One of those intel gatherers that's sort of, well, pretending to be a fishing vessel. Let's put it that way. So that means we have to be fairly confident that we are already detected. The thing is, if it's at 40 miles, it might not be that big of a problem yet. But it is an Oscar that we're hunting. And seeing as it is an Oscar, let's have a look at those capabilities. It could be an Oscar 1 or an Oscar 2. I'm also running the pack lethality, which means they can be firing shipwrecks at me. Although, the SSN-19A shipwreck has a minimum range of 50 miles. So, if it's actually too close, it might not be able to launch its cruise missiles at me. Which would be funny. It would be funny. This is the Oscar 1 from 1990, and the base Oscar... They got a minimum range of 30 miles with the shipwrecks. The shipwreck A has a better... Well, actually has a worse minimum range. But a better top range, I think. Yeah, their maximum range is increased to 483. Their speed is increased by 400 knots. Definitely a scary prospect. Okay, let's have this Seahawk... No, Sea Sprite get to work. And I want to be running my air search radar. Air search and surface search. In case they do get lucky. And they do start sending missiles my way, I want to know about it. You are another meager contact, doing 0 knots at a bearing of 000. That's a fishing boat. I guess one at anchor? Or is this just lazy editing in the editor? Because normally you'd give them a course and they'd start following that course. And these guys are just doing nothing. And you are? Another trawler. Ah. Well, if you can start trolling, maybe you can find a periscope for me. If you see anything suspicious, by all means, please let me know. As for you, I want to be starting a sonobuoy spread manually. Here. And I want to have you... Oh, it's a merchant. Who was the better radar system? You got the LN66 with a range of 75 miles. I don't think you can top that. You got the same radar. My bad. Okay then. Let's take you up. Go to 3000. And let's see if we can actually detect that AGI that's probably shadowing me. Because that would at least give me some clue as to where I'm going to have to worry about getting detected. As for my units, I'm going to tell them to go north. If there is indeed a submarine to my southwest, I want to increase... Well... I want to increase my distance relative to it. Normally. But in this case, I might actually want to push towards it. For the simple reason that if I go too far away, they will actually have the ability to launch those missiles at me. If they do that. I'm not sure if the AI knows how to. Yes, I guess we're just gonna very slowly get towards our search area. This way we're not making too much noise. If we're getting detected by an AGI, well... And I mean, don't mean an artificial general intelligence. I mean... Oh! Oh! Hold up. How are we getting detection on that? The Valley Forge's passive sonar spotted that? The what? Is your sonar that good, or are they that noisy? How? That's 30 miles out? Yes, that's 30 miles out. How good is your passive sonar, dude? The SQS-53B. I didn't know they were quite that good. Interesting. Is that other P3 available yet? Because we might need to do some hunting. We need to keep a bit of more standoff distance. There's another visual. Hello. That's another trawler. I think we knew about that one. Mark the spot. So we're officially within minimum launch range for the Oscar's shipwrecks. They probably won't do a whole lot of... well, they don't really have a lot of capabilities at this point. Let's get the towed decoy in. And towed decoy, towed sonar array. Yeah. What depth do we pick him up at? 280, so he's not running a periscope, he's not doing ESM. In which case he would immediately know where the Valley Forge is. Because I'm running my radar. Surface search. What is that then? Does not respond. 9 knots, bearing 069. Yeah, so he's heading northeast. Thinking not my problem. What else you got? EM emissions. 2 knots. You're not in a hurry. Does not respond. You don't really have a job, so go figure out what that is. We got a visual small target, most likely another trawler. Refuses to comply. Suspicious. Go check it out. You. Let's get some sonobuoys into the water. One there, one there. There's one. Let's have a listen. Maybe we can figure out what we're looking for. Hello. Info. Detected by the passive sonobuoy. I doubt it's an Oberon. That would be a British. I want your active sonar to get involved here. I'm just going to box this thing in with sonobuoy so it doesn't get the opportunity to escape. Speed things up a little. Oh, you're flying MCON. Okay. Yep, it's a hostile. Echo 2, most likely Oscar 1 or 2. Confidence still building. Second sonar buoy about to hit the water. So I'm probably going to get a detection with the second buoy as well. What? Okay. I see how it is. Those things are fairly scary. The 6576 is a torpedo that, unless it's armed, is apparently traveling at 30 knots. Those things have a lot of range. They're carrier killers. And apparently they know exactly where I'm at. So, that is this weapon. With a range of 54 miles. These things can keep chasing you for a very long time. Don't care about contact circles. They're not active yet. But I'm not going to wait around to find out when they're going to be. We're going to turn away at flank speed. Yeah, it's an Oscar or a 1 or a 2. Okay, let's go give this guy the good news. I start launching carrier killers at me. What the hell, dude? Not even a carrier. How long is this going to take? 15 minutes or so. Yeah, they're wake homers. At least we know that much. B3 coming around. Preparing attack run. Lining up with the drop. Right. And he decided to go do something else. No, bomb bay's open. Torpedoes at the ready. He's just doing 10 knots at a depth of 280. Where's the layer? Do we know? If there is any. I don't know. You have a towed array. Yeah, there probably is a layer. I just don't exactly know where. Okay. Drop it. 2 miles out. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. He's 1,000 feet up. Isn't that a bit high? There we go. There's one. Give me another. I've got plenty of torpedoes here, so why not? Now I want you to fly north and prepare to attack again from the south. Oh, sorry, from the north. This torp is almost right on top of the guy. Yeah, hello. Hello. Yeah, he went active, but... well, he knows about it. He's not sticking around to find out what that Mark 46 can do to him. How about you? You have got to be kidding. Are you not active yet? Okay. Back to something I might need to worry about. These things are doing 30 knots at a course of 068. 068, so in an hour... it's going to take them an hour to get to me. Right. Yeah. That's at a course of 068. By the time that I have those torpedoes on my position, I'm going to have moved about this far. A little more. So unless those things have an enormous seeker cone, which generally isn't the case, they're not going to be a problem. My Mark 46s are not doing a terrible job. Not doing a stellar job here.
Roger. Turn.
Got noisemakers in the water now. Drop another torpedo. Where's he at? Another noisemaker. I don't see him anymore. See, this is why I want my helicopter involved. Because you, with your dipping sonar, are going to give me some very valuable information about where the guy is precisely.
Roger.
So go there.
248.
And go to dipping height.
Roger. Go
Start
down
at
to
200.
200.
Hold on. He just popped a noisemaker down south, I think. No, he didn't. He did not. 7013 is the latest. 7005 is an older noisemaker. Torpedo away. Have a good swim. It's a bit of saturating the area with torpedoes. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Oscar, with its enormous size, is going to be a bit tricky, oh hello, to kill with one torpedo. It's possible, but they look like they're pretty much typhoons. So, given that, I might need to hit him a few more times. Hit.
7005.
I think he got really unlucky because he got picked up probably by the Valley Forge from very far away, thanks to a couple of convergence zones. Otherwise, I can't exactly explain why the guy got detected as quickly as he did. We're still 6 miles out from that noisemaker. I need to be closer if I want to get him on dipping. That's him, right? 7005. 10 knots. Doing a course of 155. Depth 290. I mean, that is closer to our submarine. He's popped a lot of noisemakers by the looks of it. There's another. Yeah, the Mark 46 seeker cone's not great. I don't really have a whole lot of faith in these torpedoes.
Roger. Turn 22.
There he is. How do we pick you up? Sonobuoy? Sonobuoy. Status? We still got propulsion. Yeah, this is what I meant. I'm gonna have to hit this guy again. Get in there.
Engaging track 7005.
Activate your surface search while you're at it.
Radar eye.
I'd love to eliminate that AGI, but at the moment, it's not my priority. I think this thing is far more interesting to kill. Because it has offensive capabilities, and the AGI does not.
Buoy away.
Let's also throw a torpedo at it from the Seahawk here. I'm going to engage him from two different sides. He's going to basically get the choice. Which torpedo would you like to run into? I'm going to leave that up to him. Should be in range fairly soon. There you go. There's the P3. He sent another wake homer out? What the hell? And another? Is that the same one? Get over here. Deploy your dipping sonar.
Lower the VDS transducer. Sonar eye.
I'm sorry, the VDS transducer. Not the dipping sonar. There he is. There he is again. Can barely make him out, but he's there. Helicopter coming to a hover. There's the transducer. Okay. What do we know about him? Depth 367. I'm going to say below the layer. Below the layer, active sonar. Let's see if we can find him exactly. You're searching for the target way up high. That thing's still being winched down? I think so. We're not at the right depth yet. Why are you looking for a submarine at the surface? This one too, it's almost like it's coming out of the water. This guy by now is at 450. Oh, it's the Arkhangelsk. I just had that one in a different mission. Played as the Arkhangelsk. Is that dipping sonar actually doing anything? Or not? I think we're still winching it down. Okay. You, please drop another sonar buoy. Where is this torpedo going? 066. Okay. Well, they know where I'm at. The problem with these things is they travel so slowly that by the time that you get to where I am, I'm no longer there. So you're gonna have to aim your shot well ahead of the target. There he is. We picked him up on sonar. On the active sonar, you got him. Unfortunately, we cannot direct these weapons to actually go after it. But this one might have picked it up by itself. You can see that Oscar is still perfectly functional. It is coming up. Doesn't necessarily say for an emergency surface. Thank you. Now, if you can come around, be wonderful. We're gonna hit him exactly at the same spot. This is not rubbing salt into a wound. This is rubbing a torpedo into another torpedo wound. Look at the massive size of that guy. He is coming up. 380 feet. He's coming up fast. His propulsion is still unimpeded by the looks of it. Yeah, you're going to come around. Okay, fine. The other P3 is still 40 miles out. Yep. 320 feet, 315 feet. This Sea Sprite's probably feeling a bit stupid dropping sonar buoys here, but hey, at least it's keeping me in the know about where the torpedoes are going to go. 290 feet and holding. He's not coming up for an emergency blow. Damn, these things are tough. These things are really tough. Salvo 8. Just drop all of your Mark 46s into the water and hope for something to happen. Why not? Do we still have him? We still have him on passive from a buoy. Oh, he's above the layer now. Switch to above the layer, winch it in a bit.
Roger, turn 229.
No, do not.
On station.
Yeah, we have him on passive sonar from the... No, active sonar from the Seahawk. He appears to have absolutely not a worry in the world. 2 torpedo hits, who cares? We still got propulsion, we still have depth control. We have an indoor pool now. But, well, if that's the only redecorating that we're going to do to this submarine, it probably doesn't care much. Come again. More Mark 46.
Whip it away.
At least we're going to be at a decent depth for starters. Might have dropped it from too close, though. P3. Get your distance.
Turn 266.
Yeah, there he is. No, we have him acquired. Go forth and blow more holes in that Oscar. What are you doing? Did you pop a noisemaker or something? What the fuck was that? You were... He did pop a noisemaker, but this torp was going right for it. And then it just decided to do nothing? Come on. You better come round and do another attack. At least make an effort. What's its depth, do we know? 374, he's below the layer again. Well, at least the Sea Sprite sonar operator is getting its practice in. Looking for one big Soviet submarine. Noisemaker, noisemaker, Soviet submarine. That'll do. Come on, show some initiative, dive down. At least like pretend like you're trying. Nope. This is a shameful display. What the hell? Okay. I'm a flying fish now. No, you're not, numbnuts. You're a torpedo. Go after it.
Roger, turn 092.
Single shot. Oscar.
Engine track 7005.
It's almost like the guy's laughing at my torpedoes now. At least it feels like that. Ah. Couple of donuts. And look who it is. Let's go again. Can you actually get it around this time? Boom. More indoor pools. Are you going to care? Yes, his propulsion has stopped. His depth is holding at 290. With 3 torpedo hits, you'd think he'd be pretty badly flooded, but I think that these guys are dual layer hulls. So that makes them a lot more resilient than your average submarine. Do we have him on active? No, we have him on passive. Okay, bring that active transducer up. I'm expecting this guy to start coming up. To do an emergency blow. He seems to try and do some sort of course correction. He's twitching a little bit. This Mark 46 is too shallow for it to actually find anything. Unfortunate. Okay, get that transducer back up. What about you then? Big Soviet sub, right ahead. Don't do anything stupid. Don't fall for noisemakers. Just go directly for it. Yep. Starboard side. Boom. There's the emergency blow. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Seahawk, come round. He's doing his emergency blow. He's not breaking the surface yet, but we do have him on visual. Yeah, from the Sea Sprite and the Seahawk. Beats me though. Where is he? Oh, there he is! Hello. Come up there, you big bully. Yep, he's just broken the surface. He's surfaced. Around? I think he might be dying. He's going back down. No, hold on, is he? Yeah, 37 feet. Where is he? What do you mean I'm playing with my food? Yes, there he is. He's 45 feet in holding? Do you not care?
Turn 029. Roger. Turn 035.
What the hell?
On station.
There you are. Something I'm wondering about. If I now hit this Oscar with a torpedo, you got those massive waves coming up, right? The big splash. Is that actually going to kill my helicopter? He's doing a full surface. Oh, and now he died. That was his emergency blow. And now he's going back down very quickly. So I think 4 torpedoes may have killed him. There you go. You've nabbed yourself an Oscar. Congratulations. Took me 4 torpedoes, but we got it done. So, hope you guys enjoyed the mission. I did. A bit of a hunt. That is with Mark 46s. But hey, we got it done in the end. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon for more.